Go on, say it.
Aren't you delighted?
Aren't you delighted?
Aren't you delighted that today is World Chocolate Day?
He wasn't getting it. It is good.
I was literally going, what does that mean? They had to tell me.
Yeah, Catherine Leyden's here with a dessert that is pure choco heaven to celebrate chocolate orange cake.
Chocolate orange cake.
So it's World Chocolate Day, so we can eat chocolate today and not feel guilty.
There's no calories today.
We're supporting World Chocolate Day today.
Night, Jack, yeah. Now, I was busy before you came to me, Alan, because in the bowl here, over a saucepan of hot water, I put 4 eggs and 150 grams, that's 5 ounces of our golden caster sugar. And you beat it over the heat until the mixture has got thicker and doubled in size. And that's what you end up with, OK?
You're waiting for David Williams to stop talking so that you can get your whisk going again.
That's right. I was like a hen in the hot griddle here. Now, to that, we're going to add 7 ounces of our cream plain flour. And to that, we're going to add... We'll just sit that there for a minute.
Oh, look, it's sinking in.
Yeah, 50 grams, 2 ounces of cocoa, and 1 rounded teaspoonful of baking powder. So just rub that through. And this must be partially folded through for starters. Now, we don't really have to sieve the baking powder because with bread soda you would, but it's baking powder used in this recipe. A rounded spoonful in, and with a large spoon. Now, the larger the bowl you use, the better. This bowl is...
You're just going to fold this, are you?
Fold it in with a large metal spoon, just cut through it like that.
What's the idea? To get air through the mixture?
To keep the air that I spent the last 10 minutes in ad breaks beating into the mixture.
Wow.
Now, when you've got a fair bit of the dry ingredients added, we're going to add the liquid ingredients.
You just want to stick your finger in that.
Yeah, that looks so tasty
it's
already,
delicious.
doesn't it?
Yeah, delicious. Now, it's important when the bowl is sitting in the hot water that the base of the bowl doesn't touch the water in the saucepan. You must have it up a bit above it, OK?
Oh, OK.
Now...
Tommy's already finished his slice.
I don't believe it.
He's literally gone. He's
Tommy.
sitting over there on his phone,
shirt.
devoured a whole slice of it.
Now, to that, we're going to add 100 ml of sunflower oil. And we're going to add the rind...
Sunflower oil?
Sunflower oil. No butter in this, sunflower oil.
Oh.
You'd be glad, Alan.
Yeah.
The juice and rind of an orange.
A big one, would you say?
Large orange.
Large orange, OK.
A few drops of our orange essence. Now, if you don't have the essence, you could add the juice of an extra orange. And finally, if you wish, now these are optional, you can add some chocolate chips to it.
OK. Oh,
OK?
lovely.
Now...
Just give it that little bite inside. More
That's
chocolate.
right.
Sure, it's World Chocolate Day.
World Chocolate Day, you'd have to.
Sure, add in something else.
Throw Mars bar in there for good measure.
When a Mars bar is right, yeah. Now, gently do this. And the larger the spoon you use and the larger the bowl you use, the quicker you get the folding done.
Now, will this take time, Catherine? So this is not a recipe to be rushed.
No, it does take time, as you see. Now, you'd get this done a bit quicker than I'm managing here because you'd use a larger mixing bowl than I'm using. Now, I'm going to bake it in a deep, now this is important as well, a deep 8-inch cake tin, which I have lined, and the sides and the base I've lined. I'll just show you what that looks like now before we transfer this mixture.
So is that it? All that's done? That's it done now? Everything is in that bowl?
Very gently does. This gives you a lovely moist cake as well. So gently does it. And before we came over to this cooking slot, I melted a 170 ml carton of cream, those are small containers of cream, with 175 grams, that's 6 ounces of chocolate, good quality chocolate. And what I use actually is half milk and half dark chocolate or plain chocolate.
So it's not too bitter then, Catherine?
It's a bit bitter if you use too much of the plain, so I use half and half. So there we have the mixture folded through.
OK, so that just goes into a baking tin.
We're now just going to scoop this off here to make sure there's no loose flour in it. And then before I transfer it to the prepared tin, I just gently fold it another 3 or 4 times just to make sure that all the flour is folded through. And that's what the mixture looks like.
Yeah.
So just take your time with it then.
Just take your time, yeah.
Really therapeutic watching you there doing that.
Exactly, nice and relaxing.
We've had to spell it up for TV time, but yeah, lovely.
Yeah, you have to transfer that then, and you put it into a preheated oven, 350 Fahrenheit, 180 centigrade, gas mark 4. And it takes about 25 minutes to bake.
Oh, is that all?
Yep, that's all it takes.
And then you have one there. So that's the one that
here.
comes out like that.
That's what it comes out like. Now we're going to pop that in, and 25 minutes later. Now, In the bowl
have your
here,
chocolate there.
we have the chocolate and the cream melted, and you allow it start to set so that it'll stick on the cake for you.
And
So just spoon it now.
All right, spoon it.
And I love
over.
how it stays so shiny. Is that because of the cream?
That's the ganache, yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's what a ganache is
The
it?
ganache is
Chocolate.
cream and chocolate,
Oh,
exactly.
Gorgeous.
And just to say, always leave it to set itself on the cake.
Yeah.
Do not put it into the fridge. If you put it into the fridge, it'll lose its shine.
Oh,
Because
good.
there's the finished one there,
There's
and
the
the
finished
shine on it from the lights in the studio
Amazing,
is
isn't
just
it?
amazing.
Yeah. So just float it out. And if you get it to the right consistency, I think we've just about got it here. It will flow down nicely onto
yeah.
the sides.
Catherine,
It's
it's
a
delicious.
Terry
Do you like
chocolate
it?
orange.
It really
So
is.
tasty.
And
Not
as you
too bitter.
said,
How are my
as you
sides
said, you
doing?
can add in little chunks of other chocolate and
Or you
I'd
can.
even like some white chocolate in that little
You could as well
chunks
if
of
you
white
wished,
chocolate.
yeah.
Would be gorgeous, wouldn't it?
White chocolate buttons would go well on it.
Yeah. Catherine, that is
And there we
absolutely
go.
beautiful. Thank you so
And then
much.
I just put a few...
Decorations. You've just a little
Orange
orange
rind on
peel
top.
on it
Yeah,
and stuff like
yeah.
that, yeah.
So there
Lovely.
you go, our chocolate
Thank you.
and orange cake
Happy
for
World
today.
Chocolate Day.
Wow. Many
World
happy
Chocolate
returns.
Day.